situation developing at Ponderosa Elementary. There are 23 kids who are stranded. Is there anybody in the area that can pick them up? Is there anybody that can go and pick these kids up?
The Lost Bus stars Matthew McConaughey and America Ferrera. It's the story of a flight through a monstrous firestorm in which the tension is constant and the fire is the most realistic thing you've ever seen. I asked both of them, how did you maintain the tension?
You want to know coming into every scene where you're coming from,
Yep.
and what's on the other side of it. So as time goes by and you've done the scene many times and now you're shooting from different angles, you start to get tired and maybe you're not having the energy that you had at the beginning. I go further back behind the exit. I go further into the last scene. I go further back into the last scene. Start deeper and get momentum to come into this one.
Interesting. Yes, I can see that. You don't want to just, okay, what was I doing the last moment here and try to pick up from there.
I want to come running in, so hopefully you're caught by the viewer or by the camera in this scene, not where you're just like action. Oh, now you jump in. I want to come running into it.
I've never made a movie of this nature, like a
you're
thriller
learning on the
kind of
job.
sustained throughout. You know, I realized halfway through that we were making a horror film, that the fire was a monster and the stakes were life and death and the terror was just meant to accumulate and accumulate and accumulate. And I don't know why I missed that when I signed on, because horror is not my genre. But I realized, wow, this is going to be a real physical challenge to keep the terror in the body. And that, what Matthew said is absolutely something that helps. And breath and getting the blood flowing. But I also, something I found too, there were times where like I just, like nerve-wise, I couldn't get to a certain physical place that I had been in.
I was curious about that. What happens?
And I worked with just sort of softening into what was there, and like that in real life, in a long crisis, there's going to be adrenaline highs and adrenaline dumps, and kind of working with what is real and what is, and see what comes when the breathing slows and I don't have the energy to be tense this way. What does tension look like when I soften into it?
Because in real life, I suppose we wouldn't just maintain one level. You couldn't. Here.
Right, exactly. This was a 6-hour bus ride for these people who were in this, but they couldn't have been in one place for 6 hours.
Thank you both for going there. I appreciate it very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Flicks with Patrick Stoner explores the craft and culture of filmmaking that enhance our communities for television stations and websites around the country.